In the busy world of San Andreas, uncovering hidden mysteries can sometimes be chaotic, confusing, and misleading. Sometimes we need to move away from the busy streets and the vast open grasslands and go to a place where the world often forgets. In the darkest and loneliest places in GTA, it is said a man lingers, hiding from the public eye. Eating, sleeping, and living in the comfort of subways and sewers. But he is not just a man, as he is described as half man, half rat. But could a creature such as this really exist in GTA 5? I'm here to find out. The Ratman myth began in GTA 4 when a player uploaded this image to the internet. Soon after this, more people started to claim sightings of the Ratman, with most of the descriptions being uncomfortably similar. The Ratman is described as being tall, half man and half rat. This creature will both attack passing hobos as well as in-game players. The myth has carried on into GTA 5, with sightings being reported under freeways, sewers, and underground maintenance tunnels. It has also been reported that the sound of laughter can be heard from blocked areas of the tunnels. Unfortunately, I cannot investigate every underground area in GTA 5, so I have picked 2 hotspot locations which have linking tunnels. I will investigate these locations at night in an attempt to capture this bizarre creature. Alright, so welcome back everybody. So we're heading over to our 2 locations now, just to check them out in the daytime, make sure we can get in, make sure there's going to be no problems. First of all, we're going to head over to the East Vinewood location, which is down in the, basically it takes you straight into the sewers, and this will be the area that we actually come out of the sewers at. And then we'll go to the downtown entrance point, which is where we're actually going to start our investigation. Now, unfortunately, we have to get through the busy traffic here to actually get to where we need to be. But it won't take us long to get there, so let's get on with it. Okay, guys, so we're here at the first location point. The East of Vinewood. It's pretty grungy actually down here. There's a guy over there. He's just enjoying the sunset. So here we are. We're at the bottom side of it now, and this is the this will be the exit point. Let's just take a little peer in. Look how disgusting it looks down there. I don't want to actually go too far down yet until we get on with the investigation, but I'm going to just take a look around. This could be where the Ratman lingers. He could be in this area right now. It's possible he comes out here and he looks for some food, maybe drinks from the sewage water here. I don't know. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a Ratman? Excuse me, sir? Sir? So there's lots of weird bits that are lying about, as you can see here. I mean, what is this? Look at this. Maybe tramps? Tramps are living down here? This would be the ideal place for a man, half rat man to live. So as I said, we're going to be actually coming out of this hole at the end. So what we're going to do, as the sun is now setting, we're actually going to head straight to the first location. And as it hits night, we'll start our investigation there. So we're heading back up now, and we're just going to get on with it. So let's do this. Okay guys, welcome back. So we're actually in this main hub area. You can see there's lots of construction bits going on. This is probably where the main builders, they plan their work out for the day and they head on into the tunnels. I don't want to hang around here for too long because it's quite late and you can hear a lot of noise of the city. So we're actually just going to head straight on in. Now the key I think for me on this one is to be listening out for sounds. There's been lots of reports of laughter, footsteps, unusual sounds. And I think if we can capture something really unusual in terms of sound, I think it's going to be a really compelling evidence. Obviously we would like to see it, see the Ratman himself. But let's head on in through the tunnels now. We've got to be careful we don't lose our way. It should lead us out to the first location that we looked at. If we do things right, but we're gonna go with the flow and see where we end up, so let's do this. So as you can see here, the tunnel splits off into two separate directions, so I'm not entirely sure which is the right way to go. But I think we'll take the right tunnel. It looks a bit darker. Once again, we're just below a roadway, I think. So there's a lot of interference of sound. There are rats, though. We have seen our first rat. There he is. Look at him go. Where you going, ratty? So a train has just passed, but these are quite popular places to see the Ratman, supposedly, in these sort of tunnels, in these maintenance areas. I gotta be a little bit careful that I don't get ran over, because that is very possible. Dude, it sounded like it was like a really heavy heartbeat, but I think it's a train passing. Right, so as you can see now, we're starting to head into the sewer part of the investigation, where everything gets a bit dirty and grimy. Ugh. So this is a blocked off area. Now they said sometimes you can hear the sounds of laughter from these blocked off areas, so we're going to just sit here for a bit and see if we hear anything. Dude, we're so close to the road above, it's so hard to hear. We do have some drawings on the walls here. I do want to pay a little bit of attention to them, because if there is a Ratman down here, it is possible that he is responsible for these. 67, that says, I reckon. Not sure it means anything, but it's always worth pointing it out. Oh, dude, look how many rats there are down here. I can see 4 rats in front of me. Ugh. This place is crawling with them. There is a large sound of something constantly being hit. Doom, 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 doom. Now, I just passed it off as being a train, but it's really interesting because it stays the same sort of loudness. And it seems to be really inconsistent. It comes and then it goes, and sometimes it's faster and slower, which would be really weird for a train track, because you would think it would just be... See how it's picking up the pace? And now it's slowed back down? I would say if it was a train, it would start... You'd start to hear it, it would get louder and louder and louder, and then get quieter and go, because the train's coming and going. I wonder if there's like a generator or something around here which keeps making these noises. We've got deep water this way, and we've got this... See, that's a train. Very interesting. This stuff's interesting as well. We have these weird... I'm not sure that... It's hard to tell if it's deliberate. They kind of look like stick figures. Possibly maybe just some damage to the wall. But we haven't seen it anywhere else. Just here. Is it possible that someone maybe was down here trying to carve something into the walls? Maybe? Maybe? There's some more of these markings on the wall here. They're pretty high up, so it doesn't look like someone would have gone out of their way to climb up this wall to make these markings. So I think that's kind of debunked that theory. Sounds have actually stopped now. I don't know if that's just because we're in a different area. It's all very interesting. Oh god, is that a guy over there? What the fuck, is that a guy? Oh, it's a guy doing welding. Hey, what up, dude? You started early. Jesus. And look at that, we see daylight. We were actually here through the entire night. Let's crawl on out. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna head back to the research lab now, look at the evidence that we've acquired, and make a decision whether we believe the Ratman exists or not. So let's go and do that. Alright, welcome back to the research lab. So I've taken some of the unusual stuff we've captured on camera here and we're going to analyse it now. Now I'm not going to lie, there isn't really much at all. Throughout the entire investigation, we were hearing these strange banging noises. Now to begin with I thought, oh, it's probably a train. And then we had a train pass. And the sounds were completely different, so it became very obvious it wasn't a train. So the question for me was, what is this sound? Where is it coming from, and why is it only coming from the sewers? I was originally going to say that it could have possibly been something to do with the Ratman, maybe someone making noises within the tunnels around us, but there really isn't any evidence to suggest that's the case. So the best explanation I could come to was possibly a generator somewhere underground. It's the kind of sound I guess you would expect to have from a generator, and I believe in one of the passageways there was a voltage symbol. I'll have to check that out, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. We didn't capture anything unusual on camera. Everything seemed to be as you would expect. So for me, when I look at this myth, and we're trying to debunk it, I can only say that I still believe it's a myth. I don't think we've proven anything here. So the final result is, I think that the Ratman in GTA 5 is just a myth. If you liked today's video, make sure you leave a comment or a like, as well as let me know what kind of other ones you want to see, because I think there's plenty of other myths out there. I'd like to see what you guys think and what you guys want to see. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.